So am I sitting here talking about like skating in the 90s? I recognize it because now it's just, it's something that's repeating throughout the art world. Like, oh, skaters, skaters, skaters. And skaters were it, They were. We knew it even in the 90s. We knew that the skaters had influenced everything, that it was like the most influential subculture of the 1980s, and that it was an evolving phenomenon, that it was all this. But like, I'm still doing that. Like, if I were making films in a professional, structured way, I'd have to think back on skateboarding to think back on a time when I was doing something that was uh, structureless, chaotic, um, seemingly pointless, and delinquent in a way. Whereas now I'm just making films in that way, and I'm even more of a freak and an outsider than I've ever been in my life. And I don't like that, actually. I'd prefer to be an established figure. I'd prefer to be working within the professional structure, and maybe as a kind of, silver lining to the literal hell of poverty and anonymity, and like just feeling that your whole life has gone down the fucking drain at the age of 39. Maybe I'm doing something consistent with the spirit of my youth. It's also something that's valueless, monetarily, in terms of social status, everything about what I'm doing right now. Again, it's just like skating. Um, when I was skating, it was similar to this, in that it's just like, what are you doing? You're just like a total, you should be playing baseball. If you play baseball, you can get a scholarship, you know. Um, you should do it in this structured way, right? I guess in that sense, I'm consistent with who I was in the past. I'm not saying like I'm thinking about skating and that's why I'm making films this way. I'm just me.